Surabhi, your master teacher of chemistry at Vedantu. So, a very happy Sunday to you. So, how are you guys doing? All good, right? Okay. So, today I'm here to teach you a very important concept in chemistry, that is how to write electronic configuration, and most of you find this difficult, right? I get it. But today let's try to make it easy. I'll teach you some tricks also using which you can say write the electronic configuration of elements. But before that, if you want to join us on the long time courses, so what you have to do is just visit the link given in the description and then get the subscription. But you're questioning why. So if you are the one who is facing any of these problems or all of these problems, so what if I tell you all these problems has been resolved, along with some bonuses also, unlimited live classes, and there are more than 3000 micro courses. So once you take up the subscription, these are absolutely free for you. And then different crash courses, or if you want to prepare for the competitive exams, whatever the new course the Vedantu will be launching, you can enroll to any of them for free of cost, and the performance reports will be sent to you. You will get the personal attention too, so you can keep in touch with the master teacher even after the session and clarify all of your doubts. But we make sure that in the session, during the session only, all of your doubts has to be resolved, because we'll have master teacher and class teachers who will together will solve all of your doubts. Just visit the link given in the description and even in the pinned comment. Choose your grade, the first step and the board, and click on to get subscription. But before proceeding to pay, make sure you have used the coupon code SURPRO so that you can get additional 15% discount from my side. So I would say there are different plans, but 6 months is a really good one because you will be able to save more. So higher the number of sessions, lower will be the cost per one session, inversely proportional. Okay, the coupon code is SURPRO. So the learning objective is how to write the electronic configuration of elements. So what is electronic configuration? Periodic table, do we all know, hydrogen, helium, and we have so many videos on our channel how to learn the atomic number using mnemonics and song. If you have not watched yet, go watch it. Okay. So, and there are different blocks also, right? S, P, D, F block. What exactly is it? But you might have seen, for you guys, we only have taught K, L, M, N shell mein. So the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated, you can figure it out. You can determine it by using 2n square. But if you must have seen, so we usually write it as 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. This is KLMN. So what exactly is the difference between KLMN and SPDF? Don't say me they are different alphabets. So these are main energy levels. These are subshells. These are shells, subshells, orbits, orbitals. What is the difference? Let us see. But before that, what exactly is electronic configuration? The electronic configuration of an element, it describes how electrons are distributed in its atomic orbitals. So we will follow a standard notation. So where you will know in which atomic orbital how many electrons are there. So the number of electrons, they will be written in the superscript. This is how we write, right? As I told you, 2s2. This will tell me about the main shell, this is the subshell, and this is the number of electrons in that atomic orbital. But there is an order. You can't just write it 1s2, 2s2, 3s2, 4s2. No. So these, whenever the electrons are getting filled to the orbitals, they follow certain rules. I'll be telling you that. So what are exactly these subshells? So we have 4 subshells, S, P, D, F, and the begins in energy level. This is important. See, we never write 1p. 1p is not there, or 2d is not there. So these orbitals, they begin in the energy level 1, 2, 3, 4. This is important when you are writing the electronic configuration. Please keep it in your mind. And the number of energy, equal energy orbitals. Array, S is only orbital now again. So what is that? Let me tell you. So S may you have to write one box. P 3. D 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F may 7. So these are orbitals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the orbitals with equal energy. So all these three boxes, no, they have same energy, but the energy of S and P subshells are different. Okay, so this S subshell may there is only one orbital, whereas in P subshell, so equal energy orbitals are 3, and in D it is 5, and F it is 7. Okay, so these are the number of orbitals present in a subshell. SP, DFR subshells. Okay. How do they look like? How many electrons can I put? So should I put 3 electrons? So in each of these box, you can put 2 electrons. That's it. Okay, 2 electrons. See, how am I writing? What is this? 1, 2. So single-headed arrow, it is representing an electron with opposite spin. So they will have, the electrons will have spin, okay, plus half, minus half. So the 2 electrons with same spin cannot be put in the same orbital. Not possible. Okay, they should always have opposite spin. So that is the reason you can see the arrow. It's in the opposite direction. Hai na? Okay. SR, in every box you can put 2 electrons each. So 1 S may 2 electrons, P may 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in D 10, F 14. Okay, done. So this you need to remember, total number of electrons, the maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in these subshells. 2, 6, 10, 14. So if you are, if it's difficult to remember, they all have the difference of 4. 2, 6 minus 2, 4. 10 minus 6, 4. 14 minus 10, 4. Ho gaya. 2, 6, 10, 14. Okay, 14 minus 10. Okay. So types of such subshells, this is how the orbital looks like. S, P orbital, it is double shaped, double, and F orbital, it is very difficult to represent on the 2D paper. Okay, D orbital, so somehow you can write, but F is very, very difficult to write it on the paper. Now what is this Aufbau's principle? So he said that whenever you are adding electrons to the atomic orbitals, you should always add the electrons in the increasing order of their energy. That means the atomic orbital with the least energy should be filled first, and then you have to go for the higher energy. But how will we know which has the greater energy, which will have the least energy? See, this is N is the energy level. Okay, it is also known as the principal quantum number. So this is the energy level. So obviously 1 will be lesser compared to 2. The same order. 1, 2, 3, which is the higher number? 3. So that N level is same. The order is same. Now how to write this? So you can see 3s, 3p, 3d, 4s, 4b, 4d, f. It's kind of difficult, no, to remember this 1s2, 2s2, 3p, and then they are showing it in this order. That is, first you have to fill 1s and then 2s and then go for 2p, 3s, and then where is 3p, 4s, 3d. Kind of difficult, but don't tell me. I'll teach you a trick to remember how to write the electronic configuration. So but this is the order, okay, this will never change. So always the electrons has to be filled in the subshells with lower energy, and then you have to move on to the subshells with higher energy level. But here is an important announcement. Want to be on the hot seat of Kaun Banega Crorepati but don't know how? Stay tuned to the biggest announcement on October 5th, which will take you closer to your dream. Yes. Okay. Now the question is 1s, 2p, 3s, 3p. How to remember this? Okay, I'll teach you. First, four subshells hai S, P, D, F. And I even told you these subshells, they will begin in the energy level 1 for S, 2p, 3d, 4f. That is, D subshell is not present in the second energy level. That is what is the meaning. Okay, so how to write this? First, we'll write down S, S twice. S, S, I have written. And then P, S, P, S. P, S, P, S. And then, if you're saying DPS, then yes, you're right. DPS, DPS. DPS, DPS. And the last one is FDPS, FDPS. FDPS, FDPS. हो गया. Okay, done. Now, how will you know in which energy level is it present? The maximum number of electrons, so we know, right? S में 2, P 6, D 10, F 10, F 14. Okay. Now what you have to do? Start numbering. S, so it starts with the energy level 1. So I'll start from 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. Sorry. Okay, this is ठीक है जी. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. S हो गया. And now P, you should not write 1p because it begins in the energy level 2. So start with 2p. 2p, 3p, 4p, 5p, 6p, 7p. And for D, you need to start from 3, not 1 or 2. Otherwise, the whole electronic configuration will go wrong. So you might be thinking, if I write half, no, I'll get marks. No, even if there is a slight, one simple mistake in the electronic configuration, you won't get marks. So you have to be very careful. So 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. And F starts, it begins in the energy level 4. Very good. 4F, 5F. हो गया. This is it. If you remember this, you can write the electronic configuration of any element. Because see, okay, let's take an example of which element should we take? Calcium, whose atomic number is 20. Okay, so I'll write now 1s, 2s, 2p. How many electrons? 2, 2, 6. 10 electrons हो गया. See what I have done. 1s में S subshell में how many maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated is 2. So I have written 2. First you have to fill the S atomic orbital in the energy level 1 and then move on to the next one. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 हो गया. And the next is 3s2. I'll write it 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 2 plus 2, 4 plus 6, 10, 12, 18, 20. This is the electronic configuration of calcium. So if you remember this, you don't even have to memorize it. I have taught you how to write SS, PS, PS, DPS, DPS, FDPS, FDPS. हो गया. You can try with any element. Easy, right? Okay. So this is the way you need to write. 12. Magnesium ka atomic number is 12. I don't want to memorize 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Nahi ji. We know the order. We have learned here. 1s, so magnesium is 12, 1s2, 2s2, 4 electrons हो गया, 3p6 and then 2p6, 3s2, 2, 2, 4, 10 plus 2, 12. You can try with any element. If you remember that how to write that SS, PS, PS, DPS, DPS, FDPS, FDPS, and you should know that. So in every subshell, how many electrons can be accommodated, that is something which you have to remember. That is, in S it is 2. Let me just write it for you once. Okay, S में 2, P 6, D 10, F 14. Remember this, and that SS, PS, आराम से you can write the electronic configuration. Phosphorus, why should you memorize? Why should you struggle so hard? Why should you look at the periodic table and then go on writing? If you remember that trick, it is super easy to write the electronic configuration. So what are we representing? As I told you, this is the electron shell, the main energy level, and this is the electron subshell, and in the superscript you are showing how many electrons are there in that particular subshell. Easy? See plutonium. 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 3d10, 4s to 4p6. You want to memorize this? No, right? But now you know a way using which you can easily write the electronic configuration. So sometimes you might have seen, you know, they in the enclosed in a bracket they will write neon, and then they'll just write 3s2, 3p1. What is this? See, this guy, its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, right? Instead of writing this complete electronic configuration, we will just write neon. That means it is understood. Acha, first neon ka electronic configuration. Obviously, those energy levels has to be filled, and then 3s2, 3p1 has been filled. Bus. Okay, which is the correct electronic configuration for gallium? So will you let me know in the comment section? Let us see which is the correct electron configuration for gallium. See, here are few examples. Hydrogen has only one electron, right? And then helium has 2 electrons, 1s2. But for lithium, I cannot write 1s3, right? Because the maximum number of electrons is 2 that can be accommodated in the S subshell and not 3. So once that S subshell is filled, then move on to the next one. What is that? 2s1. Okay, and then you need to fill this 2s1. That is for beryllium, it will be 1s2, 2s2. For boron, how many electrons are there? 5. So it will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. Okay, this is how you need to write the electronic configuration. Electronic configuration of copper. Okay, so we are following the order: 1s to 2s to 2p6, 3s to 3p6, 4s to 3d9. This is what we expect. This is how we write. But the actual configuration is 4s1, 3d10. You might, arey ma'am, but 4s1 is not completely filled, as 4s shell is not completely filled, and how could you move to the 3d shell? So what happens? The completely filled and half filled shells are very stable. Okay, very stable. So even though this is the right order, so as this will make it stable. So 3d10 completely filled, no? So 10 subshell mein, D subshell mein 10 electrons are there. So that is the reason the actual configuration will be 4s1, 3d10. So this is one exception. Okay, and in case of chromium also, see there it is completely filled, but here 3d5 it is half filled. So as they are stable, their energy will also be low. So that is the reason. So sometimes if the next shell will, if you add one electron to the next subshell, if they will have this half filled or completely filled electronic configuration. So these are the two exceptions which you can see. So this is all about the electronic configuration. So I hope it was, after seeing this video, you feel electronic configuration. Writing the electronic configuration is easy. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section, and homework का question का answer भी दे दो. And please try to with different elements. And if you are stuck somewhere, if you need my help, you can always let me know. So here is my email ID. So it is surabhi.r@vedantu.com. You can drop a mail there, and make sure you have liked the video and share it with your friends, so even they can learn how easy it is write the electronic configuration of elements. And if you want to take up the pro subscription plan, so just visit the link in the description box and use the coupon code SURPRO for 15% discount. And now we have a telegram group also, uska bhi link आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा. So all you have to do is just join the group, and so that you can be updated with all the events. Thank you so much. Till now it was Surabhi, your master teacher of chemistry at Vedantu.